Welcome to Digimasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus
and Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm.
Ahead of CES officially opening, a wave of announcements has already set the tone for the year in consumer technology, from smarter appliances to experimental devices. Among the standouts is Samsung's Galaxy Z TriFold, a 3-panel folding phone aimed at becoming a pocketable laptop alternative when it reaches the US in early 2026. Kitchen tech also took centre stage with new smart fridges from GE and Samsung that scan groceries, track inventory, and even open on voice command. For those craving fewer distractions, Clix unveiled an Android-powered, BlackBerry-inspired communicator built around a physical keyboard and essential apps. LG made a push into both lifestyle and utility, previewing ultra-thin wireless TVs designed to sit flush on the wall and a gallery TV meant to double as art. The company also teased Celoid, a home robot intended to act as both a helper for chores and a mobile smart home assistant. Pet owners weren't left out, with new feeders using AI and cameras to monitor eating habits and food safety. On the playful end, CES revealed novelty gadgets like a dome-shaped LED lamp, a game controller with a built-in steering wheel, and a child-safe cooling robot shaped like a cat. Together, the early CES reveals point to a future where AI, automation, and form factor experimentation increasingly shape everyday life.
Google is rolling out a major update to Gemini on Google TV, aiming to make the AI assistant more visual, interactive, and practical. One of the biggest additions is support for AI-generated images and videos directly on the TV, allowing users to create playful edits or original clips from the couch. Gemini can also tap into Google Photos to automatically build stylized slideshows from personal events. Responses from the assistant will now include richer visuals with images, video context, and real-time sports updates alongside answers. Another key feature is the ability to request custom deep dives on topics, complete with narration and interactive elements. Beyond entertainment, Gemini is also gaining expanded voice control powers for everyday TV settings. Users can simply say the screen is too dim or the dialogue is hard to hear, and Gemini will adjust the picture or volume instantly. The upgraded Gemini experience will launch first on select TCL televisions, with broader availability on other Google TV devices in the months ahead. A global race is underway to develop humanoid robots as advances in artificial intelligence push machines closer to human-like movement and decision-making. Boston Dynamics, backed by its majority owner Hyundai, is emerging as a frontrunner with its latest version of the humanoid robot Atlas. At Hyundai's new Georgia factory, the 5'9", 200-pound robot has already been tested autonomously sorting roof racks for the assembly line. Engineers say Atlas has evolved from a bulky, hydraulics-driven machine into a sleeker, all-electric robot powered by advanced AI chips. Instead of relying solely on hand-coded instructions, Atlas now learns through demonstrations, machine learning, and large-scale simulations. Thousands of digital versions of the robot are trained in virtual environments before new skills are uploaded to every physical Atlas at once. The robot can now run, crawl, dance, and perform complex movements, though it still struggles with everyday human tasks like dressing or making coffee. Industry leaders believe humanoids could soon handle repetitive and hazardous jobs, reshaping the nature of work rather than replacing it entirely. With the humanoid robot market projected to grow rapidly, competition is intensifying between US developers and heavily funded Chinese rivals.
Aravind Srinivas, the chief executive of AI search startup Perplexity, says artificial intelligence still depends on humans to decide which problems are worth solving. Speaking on a podcast with writer and entrepreneur Prakhar Gupta, Srinivas argued that while AI excels at solving, optimizing, and verifying solutions, it lacks the curiosity needed to frame meaningful questions. He drew a clear distinction between execution and intent, saying machines do not autonomously pose questions driven by curiosity. According to Srinivas, no AI system today has demonstrated the ability to identify fundamental problems purely on its own, a trait he considers uniquely human. He said this limitation gives humans a lasting edge, as problem identification and challenging assumptions remain outside AI's capabilities. The discussion also touched on the future of AI infrastructure, with Srinivas suggesting that advances in on-device intelligence could threaten the current dominance of large centralized data centers. He noted that if powerful AI can run locally on chips, the economic logic behind massive data center investments could be disrupted. Srinivas also highlighted how the human brain operates far more efficiently than modern AI systems, using this contrast to reinforce his view that curiosity and intuition are critical drivers of progress.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast Summary. please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @Digimaster Shorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and don't forget to follow or subscribe.